We used a weighing scale to understand the concept of weight. However, it is a traditional scale. The children might see different scales at different shops and establishments. What type of scales have they seen? It may be digital scales, or the ones used in go downs, or really big scales, or the scales used for measuring gold or silver, small ones that can measure milligrams, or those which weigh lorries, weighing bridges. All these are different tools used for weighing. They are scales, but they measure in different units. They just measure weights in different quantities. We can see if the children are familiar with all these tools. How do we measure liquid in everyday life? When we buy milk, it could be a half liter or a quarter or 1 liter. We use different measures while taking medicine. We use 5 ml, 10 ml, such smaller measuring tools. And in laboratories, we use a completely different set of tools. The units may be milliliter or liter, but the things measured are different. Hence, different tools are used in different walks of life. Children need to be introduced to all that. They have to use it in everyday life. Hence, children need to be introduced to such items. Petrol pumps. When countries buy petrol from international markets, they measure it in barrels. When we buy oil from a shop, we measure it in liter or ml. Though all these are liquids, the unit of measurement is different. Students need to be aware of this. Similarly, in daily life, who uses the tape? If we ask such questions, we can understand where they can see the use of different tools. Meter tape might have been used while making a volleyball court in the school, just to measure the length. Or a tailor would use it to measure the length of cloth needed for a shirt. This is where a meter tape is used. Or engineers, while building a wall, will use it for the length of the wall or for the width. They use a meter tape even when they have to build a compound wall. But to tell the distance between two places, we use kilometers. Which are the other units of distance? Which are the other units for measuring distance? How are they used in daily life? Students need awareness about all these things. If we have to teach the concept of measurement of length and volume, they might get some misconceptions. Let us look at some of them. Some of the most repeated mistakes are: first, when they convert from one unit to the other, they have doubts or they make mistakes. For example, they may write 100 ml is equal to 1 L, or instead of saying 1000 ml for a liter, they may write 1000 L. They do get confused while converting different units. How can we correct this? If we give them more examples from daily life and if they keep practicing it, the confusion and doubts may be avoided. That is possible. One more possible mistake while converting: conversion from large units to small units. Example, if we write 1.5 L, the understanding is 1.5 liter. They know 500 ml is half liter. Hence, when we write 0.5 L, they have to convert it as 500 ml. Many trip here. So, if conversion is properly taught and if they have a clear idea about decimal point, they are unlikely to make this mistake. And the third point is, many children use wrong measuring units. they are confused about units, especially while converting time. 60 seconds for a minute or 60 minutes make an hour. They are able to convert this. But while converting units of length, weight and volume, we use the decimal conversion method only if these concepts are clear. The children would not make these mistakes. Only if these two concepts are clear, children are not likely to make these mistakes. In this video, we have seen how weight, size, and length concepts can be taught to children in a fun way. Thank you.